legend on a rock star, the one and only OG, Miss Doris!
Pump it up. That reminds me of meeting Don King in Los Angeles and being invited to a reception in New York. I didn't know Don King from Peter King, but when we rode back first class to New York, he made it very clear to me. He said, you have to think big. He gave me some motivational quotes that if you run with small people, makes your mind small. You have to be associated with people who think on a first class level. And I've always remembered that. And meeting all these different people at the reception was astonishing that these people existed and understanding how they got there. Okay. And when I went back to LA, I realized that my goal was to be in show business. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to be in movies. And I met, so many people accepted me. I did a few commercials, auditioned, had an agent. But you have to really want what you want and not be sidetracked. Got married, had a baby. I was sidetracked. When my big deal came, I was in the hospital having a baby. So that big challenge came and left. But I had no regrets. I still were able to write plays, so it was still in the industry to do what I needed to do. So don't ever give up on your dream or feel that it's over. It just takes a different turn on the goal. Because I'm here in Georgia, and my friend Carl Anderson, who's deceased now, singer, actor, he was starring in the Jesus Christ Superstar and in the play. He would tell me, he said, why are you in Slovenia? He called it Slovenia. And I said, I needed some rest. And my rest extended to traveling to Louisiana in New Orleans, and I met a companion at that time, and we bore a son who is the producer and director of this show. He said, Mom, you got it going on. We need to do something with this. And I said, sure, why not? And he convinced me. And it's still within the dream realm of theatrics, entertainment, motivating people, because I wanted to be a counselor. I had gone to Pepperdine University in LA, and that's what I wanted to do. But I was pregnant and I couldn't continue. But it's still in me to be kind to people and show compassion and open my door, my house, to homeless women in New Orleans. I'll never forget that. My best friend worked at Catholic Charities, in New Orleans, and she would give me referrals for women who came through there that needed help, and I provided housing because our house was, a large house. So I have a giving heart. I did it here in Savannah, opened my door for women who was homeless. And sure enough, it's okay. It's all okay because you don't look for the monetary gain as much as you gain self assurance and appreciation for your living, knowing that you help someone else other than yourself. And teaching school was a rewarding part of my life. And we ended up in Fort Lauderdale teaching at Dillard High School, social studies. And that was rewarding because the kids would say, oh, there she go. She preaching again. But it wasn't so much preaching as much as I wanted to instill certain values to them that nobody's going to care about you but you. And you need to get this work. You need to pass that required test that's required of you. And I got the cooperation of those students because they wanted it. They saw somebody interested in them. So my teaching was never in vain, and it wasn't about the money. It was about giving back. My name is not on any document that I did all of that for those people. And all of the marriages was about helping someone else to be able to build themselves back up and let them know that they can do it. And I was motivating when I didn't know I was motivating. And I guess I was, from my mom and dad, they were always motivating and loving and hugging, and you knew you would embrace people. Mom would feed other children in the neighborhood. She would open her door. And I guess that's that giving heart that I have from them. And I love that because I don't want for anything. I'm still waiting on my Rolls Royce. But that's going to come in due time. We have other plans in motion that some of my plays will be at the Playhouse in New York. I don't know which one, or Washington D.C., or just shown to people to lift them up, because it's something to look forward to. And I'm on my way home, on my way home, I'm on my way home right now. I hope y'all got a good understanding of what we're dealing with today. It's only being yourself. And if you don't know who that self is, it's time to dig. Ooh, you're going to dig so deep until you feel your own heartbeat. That's how deep it is. When you know your heartbeat and how your blood runs through your body. No doctor can do that for you. You got to get in tune with yourself. My people, I love you. Peace out. And on the rise.